Good morning, everyone. It might not be morning by the time you watch this, but it's very early here at Skolmore HQ. It's a beautiful day. We're going to be hitting the road to Buckinghamshire today to go see Mike Page at his very own studio that's been kitted out with Skolmore gear. So we're going to pack up the car and hit the road. So we've made it to the Loadout shop in Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire. We're going to go inside and talk to Mike Page and see what he's got. Hi Mike.
Hello mate, right?
Yeah, good. Thank you for inviting us down here.
It's all right, welcome.
So you've fully kitted out the place in Skolmore gear, I see.
Yeah, it's been 2 months of long days and stuff like that, but it's all on and working now. Yeah, we'll take you through it. We'll start here. So we've got this perimeter trunking running around the whole place. So I've added in a load of new stuff to facilitate a lot of stuff going on, and come off of it with the Click sort of metal clad range. We've got fused spurs.
Something nice and durable.
Yeah, sockets, switches, and yeah, like you say, nice and durable. We'll be swinging around boxes, pallets, stuff like that. Just that environment of a warehouse. So yeah, something nice and hard wearing. I've installed them for years as an electrician anyway. So it was like, yeah. No,
You're just saying that.
No, honestly, no one's got no one's got the money for the other stuff. Some of it's quite, it's quite reasonably priced for metal clad. So that's why it's a good choice for sure. We've got a Mag Duo fire alarm system as well. So I know enough to install it and get about it, but I don't know, massive amounts of it. But ESP were really helpful in designing it, making sure, everything was how it should be to, satisfy insurances and stuff like that and get the right coverage. But yeah, really easy to install.
Yeah, but that's something we're going to go into depth more on another video. We're going to be talking about the design services that Skolmore Group as a whole offer for Ovio, ESP. And that's something they've helped you with helping this place get set, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. I've got like a zone plan and yeah, exactly where to put everything and coverage and stuff like that. That was super helpful. Above it, we've got a sound beacon, so that's cool. That's obviously just going to ring out if the place is on fire.
Yeah. So what made you choose this over, say, like a addressable, conventional, any of the other kind of?
Just so easy to install. So
with the 2-wire. Yeah,
that's it. It's just one radial out, a resistor in the end. No resistor in the end. It's just a switch, isn't it? So you haven't got to worry about any of that. And yeah, just super easy. And like I got it commissioned by a local company that we work with, just to get it approved properly. And again, he said it was a breeze to like do it all, and yeah, he weren't worrying about, like you say, addresses and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, super easy. We've got a cool point here as well. So what I like about these, you've got that little cover. I know it's quite common on them, but yeah, it came with it with these ones.
I like the way you've got your cable tray. That is nice and neat. That is.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Got
You're proud of that one, aren't you?
Yeah, got electricians come in. I'm an electrician myself, so yeah, everything needed to be.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, you got Sparkies coming in, getting their kit. You're going to want everything.
Yeah, that's
buttoned up, aren't you?
Yeah.
I noticed you've got the Ovio LED up here as well.
Yeah.
Emergency light.
Yeah, a little running man above the door, so essential for for escape sort of lighting. Used to installing the massive brick lights, that's why they call them, because they're massive. But yeah, this is proper thin. Had a load of knockouts, and my favourite thing about it is the light below it. So you turn the lights off, and when you're locking up at night, you've got that little bit of light. So yeah, I keep it maintained. Normally I don't. I have them off and only coming on when you need them. But yeah, I kept that one maintained purely because that little light there is great for like locking up at 5 o'clock at night in the dark.
There's going to be people out there at our age who are still scared of the dark, so something like that's going to be brilliant, isn't it?
That's it. And yeah, just the form of it. It was also Beezer compatible, so like conduit box compatible. So I've wired it all in tube anyway.
Okay,
and that literally didn't have to drill it out or anything. It literally popped straight on with the holes and everything lined up. So
that's something I know the guys at Ovio, as well as all the Skolmore Group companies, they're always trying to think, how can they make this an easier product, ways it can interact and make it easier for installers.
Yeah, that's it.
I noticed you've got that's another Ovia fitting up there, isn't it?
Yes, that is. We call them frog eyes. You call them
twin spots.
That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just again an emergency light fitting. As you know, big battery pack in there. In the event of a loss of power, it's going to come on and just illuminate the warehouse. Really, what's cool about them? I mean, it's pretty standard in this sort of environment. But what's cool about those ones is the self-test functionality of them. So I didn't read up enough on it to know exactly how it works, but I was sat up there the other day and it flicked on. Well, that one did for 3 hours, and then when that one was done, that one then flicked on and tested itself, and it was just cool seeing that happen because it said self-test, and I was just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
saves you time. That's the whole point, isn't it?
That's it. So yeah, that was cool, and they're nice and bright, and hopefully they don't ever have to come on. But if they do, they'll do a decent job. We'll head into the warehouse now.
Yeah. I would like to say though, Mike, if I see anything that's not Skullmore, we are going to break it, trash it, and burn it. So that's part of the deal anyway.
You should be all right. So it's pretty well lit in here, and that's thanks to 4 100-watt grusses, I think they're called.
Yeah, so these are the high base from Ovia.
Yeah.
You stare at them too long, you start seeing spots when you look
that's
down.
what I've just done, yeah.
But very powerful light. So this is your warehouse section, isn't it?
That's it, yeah. So we're packing over here, you know, storing stuff. And yeah, I worked in here for months in darkness when I was renovating the place with sight lights and stuff like that. And when they come on, I couldn't believe how, I think maybe the contrast because of how dark it was, but yeah, they literally drenched the place in light. I think that's part of the design as well. They had a 3D sort of design made up with where to put the lights and how much light output and shadowing and all that sort of stuff. So that was smart. And yeah, got the brackets. Normally they come with like a hook that you suspend them on jack chain or whatever, which is a nice way to do it if if you have to. But I got these brackets so I could just mount them straight to the concrete, and because of the way the ceiling's pitched, that was like the perfect place to put them. So yeah, just super easy to install.
Nice and adaptable.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, so much easier then. I was doing it on my own, so messing around with jack chain on your own, trying to
you need 3 hands, don't you, for that?
That's it. Yeah. So yeah, super easy. And then apart from that, in the warehouse, we've just got a few click bits in the
so you got more metal clad sockets, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, just serving printers, PC, and all that sort of stuff. And then there's some old non-click sockets there. But
don't film that. Don't film that. No, we'll smash them in a bit.
We'll head into the showroom now. You have to excuse my little boy upstairs. We've got more click again.
Yeah.
So like that, it's a prime location to get knocked and whatever. So yeah, definitely good to have metal clads.
I really like this cable clip you got there. That looks like it's part of the Unicrimp range. That, so that's the one to see. There's I noticed this little one up here as well.
Yeah, well spotted. So yeah, that's a Recore camera. So it's part of the CCTV system we got. We got 6 of them throughout the place. 2 upstairs, 1 in the showroom, 1 there, 2 outside, and then 1 in the warehouse, which is pretty useless because I'd put it up before I put the racking in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, real easy to install. I haven't done a lot of CCTV. I've done a lot of data, but not a lot of CCTV. But you literally just crimp the ends onto them.
Yeah, it's IP. These are they're the Recore IP, so internet protocol, power over the Ethernet.
That's it. Yeah,
standard
just crimp the
Cat5.
end on, plug them in. And I spent more time setting it up on the computer, which wasn't a lot of time to be honest, than I did crimping all the ends and making the things off. So yeah, that was nice and just super easy for someone, especially who's never done it before. I thought it was quite.
I like the way you put them in there, sort of camouflage within the netting. That's quite nice.
Yeah. And this is where the main footfall will be in here. Obviously, if we have got a showroom, it's appointment only, but you can turn up and have a look at tools and get to grips with some stuff. But we just want to sort of shepherd them in here and not in the warehouse. So that's why that one's sort of tactically placed there, just looking into the doorway.
We've got another one up there in the
corner.
Another
one up there, and it all goes back to a HD view, I think it's called, a ESP MVR, basically a 4 terabyte one, which is obviously where all the software is for. We'll show you that. I'll show you that all set up because I quite like that as well. I thought it was simple and easy to use. But yeah, it just all plugs into the back and obviously records and then deletes and refreshes itself. And,
I know a lot of people that they'll sort of tap into a bit of CCTV here and there, but one of the drawbacks is they don't like the tech, they don't like the software. It's clunky, but like you're saying, that was nice and simple to use. Always an added feature available from ESP. I noticed you've got the Inceptor slates from Ovia.
Yeah.
in here, and these are suspended, aren't they? These?
Yeah, so actually these were supposed to go in surface mounting kits, but I just didn't really think about it. But underneath this netting is a load of rafters, basically, like joists in a house, and that sort of dictated where you could fit them, so they ended up not being symmetrical. So I wanted them just because they slide in, they look really tidy as well in the surface mounting kits, but then I couldn't, so then it was, yeah, I could grab the suspension kits and do it that way. We've done the same thing upstairs, a little bit better, so we'll show that. But yeah, it just shows, you know, they're quite, like you say, adaptable. And yeah, I like the floating look of them.
They're a lot softer, aren't they? You've got the diffuser on this to spread the light nice and evenly, and you're not getting harsh shadows.
That's it.
I'm guessing because this is a different environment from your warehouse section, so you've put these in specifically for that reason.
Yeah, so we do a lot of filming here. So obviously it's a showroom, like we said, but this is also where we do all of our YouTube, Instagram content, which we do a lot of. So we wanted it nice and bright, but not like, you know, flooded like that. And they are dimmable, so we haven't put that functionality in yet, just because I need a way to house the drivers and stuff. But yeah, when that time comes, they're completely dimmable, as are the high bays as well, actually. Yeah. I didn't do that just because I want to flood the area. But yeah, you can obviously dim the high bays if you really wanted to, which is cool. Yeah, apart from that in here, we've just got
a little flexi point up here as well.
Yeah, we have, yeah, well spotted. Hidden again in the netting. Yeah, that's one of the Mag Duos, isn't it?
That's it, yeah, from ESP.
Yeah, smoke heads, so that's cool. They are, they're like adaptable, aren't they? So you can configure them, you know, depending on what you're doing. That one's just a smoke, but you can put in beacon sounders and
heat, like, everything. So handy one to have, especially if you're having to load your van with detector sounders, all different kind of things.
Yeah, they just all clip together and swap over as well. I imagine if you're swapping one out as well, it's like, yeah, if you need whatever component, it's all sort of compatible, isn't it? So yeah, that was again part of the fire alarm. We only needed the one in here because the design, you know, worked out how much we need and stuff. And there's also a void, you know, above that netting, obviously, that we've hidden, but because it's less than 10%, we didn't need void detectors. But again, it's just that sort of stuff that, you know, by doing the design process, you haven't got to worry about that stuff, because I can install it, I can do it, but you know, to keep my insurance happy and stuff, it needs to be pucker, and you know, people need to be safe. So having someone who knows what they're talking about, looking after that, is a big deal, I think.
And most electricians, they're going to know the regs, they're going to know how to install things, but when it comes to zone plans, design schematics, that kind of thing,
unless you do fire alarms solely,
exactly. So that's one of the added benefits of what we offer at Skolmore with ESP and Ovira, especially with the design. There's the design team there to help you out and plan this kind of thing, because they know more than me about that kind of thing. So, but you got some more bits upstairs, haven't you?
Yeah, let's head upstairs. Yeah, this is the office area. So we've got a little play area there. Got my little boy at the gate. Fiance's working away as well. But yeah, T-point, breakout area too. And yeah, this is just where the inner workings of the business are handled. We've got the Inceptor slates again. A couple of emergencies on show here as well. So because we haven't got the kits, I just managed to put the LEDs just hanging over the edge, which was nice. And yeah, just using the suspension kits to their full potential here. Like those ones are obviously, yeah, really pushing them to the limit. But yeah, nice. I like the look of them.
They work really well up here. Look, add quite a nice atmosphere.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they feel quite close to you because of the void above them. But
and you got a good view of all the high bays and your detectors up there as well.
High bays,
frog lights as you call them.
2 more detectors up there as well. They were fun to install.
Yeah.
But yeah, just on the scissor lift.
I bet that was ropey, that high up, wasn't it?
I'm not too bad on the scissor lift. It's a scaff tower or something I'm not too keen on. But yeah, they weren't too bad. I did have a tower here for about a week, painting and doing bits, and then I was like, yeah, forget that. I've got a scissor lift in, and I was going at like twice the pace then. But yeah, we've also got more metal clad stuff. So that one I've just recessed in a back box, and another
cool point
there. Again, all the T-point and
cameras.
everything. Yeah, another camera. So just well covered.
You got the USB ones on the click range here as well.
That's it. Yeah, on the T-points, people charge their phones and stuff like that. Yeah, and then we got these just to contradict it. But yeah, nice to have though. We've got a massive bank of them below the desk as well. But yeah, loads of kit, and it's almost done with everything. But
apart from this little bit here.
But the electrics are done, and I'm really happy with all of the kit, the way it works, the brightness, the look as well. We obviously have a quite a military aesthetic. And I feel
but
like
then you come up here and it's homely, isn't it? It's nice and warm. I can lay down over here. It's
and
really
the way
nice.
the lights are suspended, they're tucked into the netting, and we've got the cameras hidden in like camo netting and stuff too. I really like how it's all come together.
I think you've done brilliant.
Thank you guys as well for all the design and the help and everything.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us up here. It's been a pleasure. I mean, I can see from your photos here. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this is before you
come a long
the place
way
out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's come a long way. A lot of painting and cleaning, and it's almost derelict. I can't tell you what it was before. But
your missus says she did all the hard work and you just plugged a few bits in afterwards.
That's it, yeah.
But you've done brilliant.
It's come a long way.
I want to thank you again for inviting us down here. It's been a pleasure to see what you've done with the place.
Yeah, no worries.
We've got more videos featuring Mike as well. We're going to be talking with one of our Ovia sales reps about the sort of ins and outs of the design service and the schematics and that kind of thing. And we're going to do another episode as well. So make sure if you're on the channel, like, subscribe, hit the notification button below, and you'll see more from Mike Page.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers, guys.